This session, we are going to see on the introduction to the PMP certification exam preparatory program. So this is offered by PMI. So it is the PMI authorized PMP exam prep program. So before we go, so let's see about CAPPM. So CAPPM stands for Center for Advanced Practical Project Management. So we do mainly on project management, agile, consulting, training, as well as placement. So we do advisory services and consulting services, business agility transformation, so which is mainly into SAFE, that is scaled agile framework based on that. Implementation services using various different tools on project management and agile project management, especially using Oracle Primavera, Microsoft Project, Aptio Target Process, those products, and on training on different certifications through which PMI offers and Scaled Agile offers. And also we give various different trainings on best practices, especially on WBS or breakdown structure, how to prepare WBS, and the earned value management, and then estimation. And on the technology side, we do training on basic CPPM Primavera, that is Project Online, Microsoft Project Online, ADO, Azure DevOps boards, and the Jira software. Some of the capsule training programs that are short training programs we have, so mainly on Agile and other special topics. We also partner with some of the organizations to get at the needs of our customers by providing solutions as well as products. So one such solution is through Vincerion, so where we offer Aptio Target Process, and another through Sensei, so where we offer Altus, and another through Proventures. So there we offer Power Promise. So these are the various different products. So those products are also part of PPM, Project Portfolio Management Solution, Enterprise Agile Planning, and Enterprise Lean Portfolio Management. And we also do various different development services, professional services, and placement and other related services. So direct placement, staffing, PPM team selection, onboarding support. So those type of services we do. So coming to PMI and PMP. So the PMI stands for the Project Management Institute. So Project Management Institute, so they are the professional organization for project, program, and portfolio managers. So they develop various different standards for project, program, portfolio, and for Agile also. So they offer different certifications, and they offer different research programs, membership chapters, and professional development. So one such certification is the PMP, that is a project management professional. So for this PMP, so the PMI has developed the standards and guidelines. So that the standards and guidelines, it's called as the PMBOK. So in PMBOK, the full form is Project Management Body of Knowledge. So which consists of various different standard terminologies and guidelines for project management. Okay, so these are done with various different research and so active PMPs. So based on the different market segments, so they update it regularly. So it is not one standard, so that is created and kept. So it is updated regularly and it is being utilized. So 4 year once, so the PMBOK will be updated. The various some of the various credentials of that PMI offers. On the left side, what you see are the the certification levels at different segments. So the CAPM, that stands for Certified Associate in Project Management. So anyone who has experience of 0 to 3 years, that is fresher or the high school diploma graduate, so they can take up this certification. If you are 3 to 12 years of experience in project management, so then you can take for the PMP certification, which is nothing but the project management professional certification, which is also called a certified project manager. So anyone with the 3 years of project experience and in between the experience range of 3 to 12, you can take up this PMP certification. And anyone who has experience above 8 years or 12 to 20 years, so they can go for program management or the professional management certification. So they should have if they have 3 years of program management experience or 3 years of professional management experience, so then they can take up any one of this certification. So that's it's not each and every certification is not dependent. So if you are, so first you need to take up CAPM, then go for PMP, then PMP. It's not like that. So it's based on experience. If you're well versed, and so you can go directly instead of PMP, you can also take PGMP, and instead of CAPM, you can directly take PMP also. Okay, so it's based on the experience and the eligibilities. On the right side, what you see are the other related certification, that is the specialized on the specialized categories. For example, if you are a business analyst in the business analyst role and you need to take up the certification of business analysis, so that certification is given. And for same for scheduling, risk management, and for agile. So agile certified practitioner, and so risk is called PMI RMP, or risk management professional. PMI SP is for scheduling professional. PMI PBA is for professional in business analysis. So for getting certified as PMP, so the eligibility criteria for that is you need to have 4-year degree and 36 months of leading experience and 35 hours of project management education. So these three are the eligibility criteria. Is if you have some CAPM certification, so that also that will be eligible. Okay, so 4-year degree and 36 months of leading project experience, 35 hours of project management education or training. So if you say that I don't have a degree, so then the other option so that you have is if you have a high school diploma or any associate degree and 60 months of project experience with the 35 hours of education, so that will make you eligible to take up the PMP certification. So this exam is not a test of your ability to read and memorize the exam preparation materials. So the questions are basically scenario based and written by active PMPs. Okay, so think about how you apply the concepts, which we will learn and explore during the course in your work. Okay, so these are how scenarios are derived. So the PMP certification cost, so for members, it is 23,459. So it is in Indian rupees. And if you are a non-member, it is 42,863. And in USD, so if your member is 405, and if your non-member is 555. So it is recommended. So we recommend each and everyone to take up the membership before you go for applying for the PMP certification exam. Okay. So it will give you some discount, so which you can make use. So that will help you to take up the advantage on the certification cost. So the exam, so that is one time you can take it, and if you fail or due to some reasons you cannot take it, or in between the exam if something happens and you could not take it, so then the retake exam, so that there is a fee for retaking the exam. Coming to CAPM and PMP, so CAPM, so that the first level of certification in CAPM, in PMI, so that CAPM stands for Certified Associate in Project Management, PMP stands for Project Management Professional certification. So the eligibility criteria for CAPM is, as we saw initially, so it is 0 to 3 years experience, and if you have a high school diploma and 23 hours of project management education, so that will make you eligible to take up the CAPM exam. And for PMP, so as we saw in the previous slide, so that is bachelor's degree plus 36 months of project experience, or high school diploma plus 60 months of project experience. Then the 35 hours of project management education. So CAPM requires 23 hours of project management education, whereas this PMP, so you need to have 35 hours of project management education. And so for PMP, so bachelor's degree plus 36 months of project experience, or high school diploma plus 60 months of project experience. So the test topics that is covered in CAPM are the project management fundamentals and the core concepts, predictive and plan-based methodologies, so which is also called as the traditional approach. Okay. And then the agile framework and methodology, so which is the new concept, so that the advanced approach, so that the organizations are moving in, and the business analysis framework. Whereas in the PMP exam, so it covers in 3 domain areas. That is the people domain, process domain, and the business environment domain. So the percentages shows how the question distribution is on each and every topic or the domains. So some more information on the CAPM and PMP. So the CAPM exam cost is for members it's $225, and for non-members is $300. And for PMP exam, so it is $405 for members and is $555 for non-members. So the exam components, if you see, so this CAPM exam, so it comprises of 150 multiple choice questions, whereas in PMP it comprises of 180 questions, so which includes multiple choice, multiple response, matching questions, hotspot, and limited fill in the blank. So the exam time limit, so it is for CAPM is for 3 hours, and for PMP it's for 3 hours and 50 minutes. So after the exam, so how do you maintain the certification? So whereas in CAPM, so you need to, at every 5 years, you need to retake the exam to maintain the certification, because the 4-year once Project Management Institute reviews and updates the project management standards. Whereas in PMP, so that is mainly done through scenario based. So you need to maintain the 60 PDUs in 3 years. So each 3 years, you need to show that you have updated your knowledge, and so you have gained the relevant knowledge. So based on the latest trends and technologies and the updates that has happened in the project management standards. So 60 PDUs are required each 3 years to renew your certification for PMP, whereas in CAPM, so every 5 years you need to retake the exam. So the exam contents, if you see the concepts and best practices of project management, agile and business analysis. So the previous slide we saw this. So that is the covered in CAPM. So whereas in PMP, so it covers the same concepts and business practices with scenarios and cases of project management, agile and business analysis, and basics of portfolio management and also basics on organization change management are included in the PMP exam. So the standards that are used for the CAPM exam, so the suggested standards so that PMI recommends for you to read are the project management PMBOK standards, process guide, agile guide, as well as the business analysis guide. And for PMP, so the PMI suggests the standards and guides that to refer and to read are PMBOK, process guides, agile guide, business analysis guide, portfolio standards, and other reference material and training guides. So which are authorized and provided by PMI. And in both the cases, the certification body is PMI, that is a Project Management Institute, and the testing centers where you can take up the exam or Pearson review. So nearby testing centers you can approach and you can take, or these are online exams. So from home also you can take, but through Pearson View you need to apply, and so they set up the requirements for taking up the exam in home also. These are other relevant information so that you can check from pmi.org. So in the certification segment of the PMP or the project management professional, you can take more information. And the stages or the steps to take up the PMP. So first you need to register for, so if you are eligible, so based on the eligibility criteria, based on bachelor's degree or the high school diploma. So if the relevant experience is there, so then register for the training program. So you can register with us, CAPPM trainings. And so we take up the registration for the PMI portal also. So you will get the access to PMI choice. So that is the e-learning and resources portal so that PMI provides. So you get the authorized training material from PMI, and then you complete the training. So after completing the training, so you fill up the mock application form so that we have. So before we go and directly apply to PMI, so you can fill up the mock application. So we will review it. And so once the review is completed, and so in some cases it may go up to 3 or 4 drafts. And once you finalize, so then you submit in the PMI portal, and the PMI then receives it. They review it and they will approve it. And once you get the approval, continue preparation for the PMP, and then book us a slot in Pearson View, complete the exam and get certified. So as we see the learning topics, so mainly that is the covered in the 3 domains. So the exam content, mainly it is being revised by Global Committee of PMPs. So they devise the topics of the new exam content outline, or it is called as the ECO. ECO stands for Exam Content Outline. And the ECO is a detailed list of all the domains and tasks relevant to project management work. You should be familiar with this document as a study aid. So use it to check what you know and what you still need to know on this. So the PMP ECO. So these are the domains that are being covered. So the people, process, and the business environment. So in the people domain, 42% of the questions will come. Process domain, 50% of the questions will come, and the business environment domain, 8% of the questions will come. Okay. So the domains are defined as the high-level knowledge areas, so that are essential to the practice of project management. And the tasks are the underlying responsibilities of the project manager within the each domain area. And you can download the copy of ECO from the PMP certification page. So the PMP exam format. So the new version of the PMP exam went live in January 2021. So in addition to multiple choice questions, so it now features new question formats also. Okay. So this, as we already saw, it comprises of 180 questions, so 230 minutes. So it is approximately 3 hours, 50 minutes. And in between, you can take two optional breaks. The question types are multiple choice, multiple response, matching, hotspot, and fill in the blanks. So what are the benefits of taking the PMP certification exam? Okay, so it recognizes your expertise in project management. So in general, it recognizes your expertise in project management. So the PMP is the project management credential of choice for numerous industries and companies. So by attaining the PMP credential, so your name will be included in the largest and most prestigious group of certified professionals in the project community. Okay, so the PMP designation. So following your name tells current and potential employees that you have a solid foundation of project management knowledge, so that can be readily applied in the workplace. So you get a better salary. So based on a survey by PMI, so PMP certified project managers get an average salary above about 20% more than similarly qualified project managers who do not have a prestigious PMP credentials. So you have better job opportunities. Okay, so this has created an extremely good job market for project managers who have the PMP credentials. So with the requirements for qualified project managers expected to increase exponentially in the future. So the job market for PMP certified project managers will get better going forward. And this certification is also being recognized by leading companies. So the PMP certification is officially recognized by several leading organizations like Accenture, Bechtel, Tech Mahindra, Infosys, IBM, Microsoft, and various other different organizations have recognized these certifications, and they also actively endorse the PMP certification and encourage their project managers to get PMP certified. Okay, so this also helped them in making the PMP certification as the de facto industry standards for the project managers. So the various other benefits that organization gets is they get the they continuously improves the project success. So the continuous improvement of the project success, so that they can showcase to their customers, and so based on that, so they can get more projects. And it expands communication among the participants and also provides a basis for organization maturity development. So based on the number of project managers they have, so the organization maturity also gets better, because so the various different project managers, they bring in the best practices within the organization, and slowly, so the organization will grow in their project management maturity. If you see of the certification, the PMP, especially the project management professional certifications, if you see, so that in one of the survey done by Cert Global, so it has come in the top 10 certification list of the 2022 survey. Okay. So if you see other certifications, so most of the other certifications are IT certifications, and this is the only non-IT certification, so that has come in the top 10. And in the CIO magazine survey, so there also, if you see, so that in 2022, so that certifications in the top 15, the PMP certification that is appearing. Also, if you see, so this is the only non-IT certification, so that is coming up in the list. And the PC magazine, so they have done the 2023 survey. So in that, if you see, so that the PMP is appearing in the top 10. Okay, so here also, once again, if you see, it's the only non-IT certification that has come up in the top 10. Okay, so now we see how the question types are, so the question types that are coming up in the PMP, Project Management Professional Certification. So one type of question is the multiple choice question. So they give a particular scenario and they give various different options. So in that you need to select any one of the options. So that will be the answer. So any one option will be the answer. So that is a multiple choice question. And the other one is the multiple response. So in this case, so they will give a scenario. So in this, based on the scenario, you need to select multiple answers. So there may be 2 answers or 3 answers. So they will say choose 3 or choose 2. So based on that, or in some case, they will say choose all that apply. Okay, so based on that, you select the answers and submit it. Another type is a matching. So we give a particular scenario, and at the left side, so you can see some options. So from the right side, you need to match which goes along with the left side option, so that you need to drag and drop in that particular box. So this is the matching type of question. And the next type is the hotspot. So in this also, so will give a scenario, and they will give a graph or any other process type or something. And in this, so here you need to specify based on the question which area will be the correct one. So if you select that particular area, so that will be the answer. And once that is selected and confirmed, so you can submit and move to the next question. So the left side one, which is showing is before clicking an area, and the right side, if you see, so after clicking, so it shows the so this is taken as the answer, and then you submit it. Then the next type is the fill in the blanks. So they will give a specific question and different options. So in that, you need to type which is the correct answer. So this is one type, and another type is so like this in a graphical form or in different quadrants. So like that. So they will give based on the question. So you need to specify which is the correct answer in the blank space that is given. So whether it is A or D or B or C, so that you will be typing here. Okay, so this is the fill in the blank type. Okay, so these are the different question types, so that becoming the PMP exam. So some sample questions so that we can quickly view. So which of the following is an input for plan stakeholder management process? So the options so that are given are stakeholder register, analytical techniques, issue log, and change request. So the answer is the first one, that is a stakeholder register. So that contains the details related to the identified stakeholders of a project, along with their extent of potential influence of each stakeholder, their contact information, main expectation, etc. So the rest of the options are either tools and techniques or outputs of various process in the project stakeholder management knowledge area. Another question is, what is a risk register? So the options are contains information about all stakeholders, contains project charter, contains project scope, contains information related to risk identified. So the answer for this is D. So contains information related to risk identified. So the risk register is an input for planned risk responses process. So option A, B, and C are not part of the project risk management knowledge area and can be eliminated from the correct answer choices. And the third one, so which of the following is not a project document? So whether agreement or process documentation, stakeholder register, or all the above are not project documents. So here the answer is all the above are not project documents. Next question. So as a new project manager in a large healthcare IT company, you are asked to identify a risk for your newly assigned project. So this should result in the creation of which project document? So is it a risk management plan or risk register or the risk breakdown structure or risk versus reward? Okay, so the answer is the risk register. So identify risk. So with this, you prepare the risk register. And the next question. So this is you're the project manager for a major construction project. So you have just completed a walkthrough with the construction superintendent. When they tell you that one of the critical path activities will be 2 weeks late, so upon further discussion, you find out the underlying reason for this. So what project management tool are you using? So you see whether you're using interpersonal skills or face-to-face communication or general management skills or using variance analysis. Okay, so to identify that there is a delay, so you use the variance analysis. Okay. So these are some of the sample questions. So it might not be this much easy as you saw. So, but these are some of the examples, so which will help you to prepare. So most of them, so nearly 90% are scenario-based, case study-based questions. Says CAPPM. So what are the key takeaways when you take up the certification training with us? So the major deliverables which we give, so we give the material directly from PMI. So PMI authorized training material you get, and also you get the access to the PMI authorized e-learning portal. So after each session, you will get the session-wise quizzes, and you can practice using the flashcards. You also get access to 1 year of LMS. So LMS for full review and guidelines with the record, with the video access. Okay, so it will help you in reviewing at any point of time within 1 year. So ECO the ECO guidelines, so you can download, and we have also prepared ECO and standards mapping, ECO and other guides mapping, so that you can make use to prepare for the exam. And also we'll help you to prepare for the reading plan. So we have a template for the iteration backlog preparation. So using that iteration backlog preparation, so you can make use to prepare for the PMP exam. Okay. And you have fully cloned question mark exam. So from different sources that you get. So from PMI, you get 2, from our partner LMS, we get 5, and from us, you get 3. So approximately around 10 fully cloned question mark that you'll be practicing. And other external references you have. So that reference materials that we provide. We help in the filling up the application form. So PMP mock application, review and support. You get 35 contact hours from PMI authorized training partner, ITTO document, input tools and techniques and output document, the major deliverables list, the process and ECO domain and task mapping, process and benefits mapping. So all these are the deliverables that you get. So what you see here is a sample LMS. So this is a sample LMS. So where you have the full list. Okay, so you have the list of lessons that you will be practicing. Okay, so that full list and how you go step by step, and the navigations, all these things. So that is available. And so this sample, what you see is the sample PMI e-learning access. So which Project Man Institute provides. So you will get these access. So the documents, whatever they are providing, so that you can directly download. And then you have the other LMS, so where you can make use for preparing as the flashcards, session-wise quizzes. So for that you can make use. So to each session, so that you can go through and learn. And this is our sample ECO mapping. So where it is mapped from. So these are the topics so that you go through. So that is the training topics. So based on the training topics, it is so the task and the enabler. So these are the training topics. Okay, and then so it is covered for which lesson. So in which lesson that it is showing. Okay, so that the ECO and the training topics are being linked. So it will be easy for you to refer and then read along. So other training highlights. So the training is based on student manual that is provided by PMI. And the training is also based on the new PMP 2021 exam guideline. And the PMI certified, ATP certified facilitator, experienced facilitator is your instructor. And we also provide the PMP application support, so as we saw already, and the certification follow-up session till you pass for 1 year. Okay, so in some cases bi-weekly we do it, in some cases on a monthly basis, so based on the group's interest, so that we do it. So also we have the Telegram and WhatsApp group. So then we do the training along with the simulation by showing simulation examples using Microsoft Project, Project Online, Jira, and Azure DevOps. And during the session, so you have various discussions, so you will do various different activities, games, practices, and various different exercises that you will be doing. So it's a activity-based learning and discussion-based learning, so that will be included. Okay. And hands-on support for any problem-related questions like where there is required for calculations and other things. So we give little more questions and support for that. So this is a sample MS project simulation example. So where show the different deliverables, the purpose, and the Gantt chart. So that is there. Jira simulations, how to pair the boards, how the boards are being arranged. And in ADO simulations, so that you will see, so here also it's again the Kanban boards, how it is organized. So the new backlog, so the active one, and which moved to the resolved. And this the problem related question sample. So example, the cost plus incentive fee contract has an estimated cost of 150,000. So with the predetermined fee of 15,000 and a share ratio of 80-20. So the actual cost of the project is 130,000. So how much profit does the seller make? So whether it is 31,000 or 19,000 or 15,000 or none of the above. So it is the answer will be 19,000. And so if you have any questions, so you can reach us at cappmpl.com, or you can contact us at 9150797666. And this is our website, cappmpl.com. So thank you so much. And so this trainer profile. So the trainer is Albi Shajal. So certified in PMP, PFMP, PMI ATP for this PMP certification, SPC Scaled Agile Professional Certification, Safe Remote Trainer Certification, and Aptitude Target Process Certified Partner. So the director, mentor, and coach and trainer. So various different software skills. With 26 plus years of experience in agile program, project and portfolio management, worked in various different geographies, India, USA, UK, Germany, and Middle East. Set up and led PMO as a services, trained more than 250 plus corporate, 500 plus corporate individuals, and 2,000 plus individuals on project management tools, agile tools. And one of the pioneer in implementing PPM best practices across various organizations in India and Middle East. He conducted certification preparation training in PMP, CAPM, PMI, ACP, PMI, SP, leading SAFE, SAFE Scrum Master, SAFE for teams, developed various different course materials, well versed in this predictive method, that is a traditional or waterfall or STLC, adaptive, and hybrid methodologies. And these are some of the partial list of clients what you see. Okay. So thank you for your time. So if you have any questions, so that you can send it to us. So you can reach us using reach us at cappmpl.com or by the mobile number or further details, so that you can get it from the CAPPM, our website. Thank you.